Well, following Jesus isn't always easy, but it's not complicated. This is Simple Faith in 5. Each weekday, we take the teachings of Jesus combined with a spiritual discipline and grow your faith in 5-minute moments. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss a one. Big moments are powerful, but they're also brief. Graduation lasts a few hours. Wedding, one day. Even Christmas and Easter come and go. And eventually the decorations come down, the crowds thin out, and real life resumes. And in those quieter moments, a question often surfaces. What does this mean for everyday life? It's a question the disciples faced after the resurrection. And Jesus was alive. They'd seen him. They'd touched him. They'd eaten with him. And Luke tells us that for 40 days after the resurrection, Jesus appeared to his followers and spoke about the kingdom of God. 40 days is long enough for excitement to settle and reality to sink in. The resurrection wasn't just proof that Jesus conquered death. It was preparation for a new kind of life. They weren't just witnesses anymore. They were participants. And that same question echoes to us after Easter. Jesus is risen. Now what? This week, we're going to start a spiritual discipline and a practice known as hopeful obedience. Today, I want you to reflect on one area of your life where obedience feels ordinary but important, and ask God to help you live out resurrection hope in everyday faithfulness. Maybe it's just being kind to neighbors. Maybe it's driving in a way that honors the Lord. Maybe it's refraining from certain things on TV or on your phone. Maybe it's choosing to tithe. Maybe it's choosing to honor your spouse and love them. Maybe it's choosing just to read the Bible or even listen to this podcast and think about godly things. These are ordinary things where obedience feels just ho-hum. What if you ask God in those moments to let me see the resurrection hope in this? That every time I speak to my neighbor in a kind way, I am bringing heaven to earth. Every time that I let someone cut in front of me on the freeway, I'm bringing heaven to earth. Every time I decide to refrain from things that would disrupt my relationship with Jesus or hurt my spouse or bring me shame, I'm living out bringing heaven to earth. See the resurrection hope in every choice you make to follow Jesus today. Well, thanks for joining us today. Pass this along to a friend. Make sure you rate and subscribe to the podcast, and we will see you next time. And as always, keep it simple.